Most people looked at last week's market and thought everything was weak. But here's what almost everyone missed. The same theme we discussed last week's video kept outperforming again. And now it's starting to look bigger than 1 week rally. Hey everyone, welcome to Kornvest Capital. Let's quickly break down where the smart money moved this week. Broadly, the market stayed under pressure amid FIS selling and rising global crude oil pressures. Realty was down more than 8%, auto, IT, and banking also remained weak. But pharma quietly stayed green. That tells you that money was becoming very selective. And unlike last week, thematic sectors didn't really lead this time. Infra stayed mostly flat, and CPSE barely managed to give smaller gains. But the real story was again around telecom and digital infra. Last week, we talked about telecom equipment stocks outperforming. This week, the broader telecom service space itself became one of the strongest sectors on the heat map, up more than 5%, while most sectors stayed red. And honestly, this is where things get interesting because this move is no longer looking stock specific. The strength is now spreading across the entire digital infra theme, be it 5G rollout, fiber expansion, AI driven data demand, and rising infra spending. Technically, also, many telecom related charts are still holding the breakout structures with strong relative strength versus the market. And when a sector keeps outperforming for multiple weeks in a weak market, that's usually not random. So it'll be very interesting to see whether this telecom and digital infra theme continues leading through the rest of the month. Which sector are you watching next week? Let me know in the comments. See you next week.